Welcome to another ABS online video. Let's go and find out what we're going to learn today. Hello guys, it's terrific week 12. He's very happy. I think he's always happy. Always happy to see you guys. Why? Because you are doing a great job. We have been looking very carefully at lots of things. So, where are we looking this week? Well, can you remember where we have been looking last week and the week before? Can you remember? Well, around our homes. That's right. But what about this week? Okay. This week we're going to ask this question. What is in your city? Well, many things, of course. Do you live in a big city? Or is it a little bit smaller? I live in a big city. It's not a giant, super big city like some of them, but there are many things there. Look at that. So many buildings. I can see one house. So what are all the other buildings? Well, before we do that, let's ask the most important question. We ask this every time, don't we? Hello, how are you? I am. Now, do you remember the 4 different answers we've got? Fine. I am fine. What's next? Shout it out. I am good. What's the next one? I am great. And one more. I am wonderful. So, I'm going to ask the question and you shout out your answer. What's it going to be today? Are you ready? Hello, how are you? Well, that's good to hear. I always say I am great. Let's think about last week. What did we look at last week? It's not very long ago. Can you remember? Well, there's the house. Very beautiful home. We have been looking at your home. We have looked at lots of different places in your home. Last week we looked outside. Now, I think this is maybe the place where everyone could be different. Inside your home, everyone has got a bathroom, everyone has got a bedroom and a kitchen. But what about outside? This is a place where everyone could be different. Outside your home, we put things into two different groups. We said some things were living and some things were non-living. Some things were living. Can you think of one? Some things were non-living. Can you think of one of those? Okay, what is it? It's a flower. Is it living or non-living? Did you say living? Good, good, good. The flower is living. What's next? What is it? That one is so easy. But is it living or non-living? Okay. The car is non-living. It will not grow. That's one very important thing to look at. If it's living, it's going to grow and change. The car will not grow. Now, here's one reason why everyone's outside could be different. Have you got a swimming pool? I certainly do not. But is it living or non-living? The pool is non-living. Now, we could have maybe two different names for this. It could be a bush, or if it's longer, we could call it a hedge. This one's a little bit shorter and more round. It's a bush. But is it living or non-living? That's right, it's living. It will grow. We used are. Very, very important word. Maybe I told you that some words are important, some words are very important. If you can get the small words correct, then your speaking and writing will be very clear and everyone will know what you mean. But how do we use it? Well, we use it if we've got more than one. We've got more than one ant there. There are ants in the grass. So it's a very correct sentence. Okay, this is a beautiful pond. My house does have a pond. And I do have fish. But what could we say? Let's not forget to use the word are. There are fish in the pond. Okay. So let's look at your city. There are so many different places. Most of these are going to be really easy. If you know the word before I say it, you shout it out. Hospital. There we go. Say these words lots of times. What's that? A little bit of a clue right in the middle of the picture. It's the mall or shopping mall. Now, That word, some people might say it differently. You can say shopping mall, or you can say shopping mall. They're both okay. Well, that's our favourite place. It's the school. Okay, now this one is in every city, but I think we don't really go there very often. What is it? Post office. Now let me ask, have you ever been to the post office? Maybe not. It's an important place, but we don't use it very much. Now this is a super place. It's the zoo. What's next? Can you think of more places? Okay. Now, Mum and Dad go here quite a lot, but maybe they just stand outside. Maybe they use that strange machine outside and they don't have to go inside. But it's still an important place. It's a bank. It is a big city. Oh, there are more places. Now, what's this place? What do you think? Bus station. Now the bus station is really big with many buses. Now if you go outside the bus station, maybe on the street there could be a bus stop. A bus stop is where there's just one bus and it will stop just for people to get on and off very quickly. So we're going to say bus station, but don't forget your city will have a bus stop as well. Okay, this is not a bus, it's a train. It's a train station. Now the train can't have a train stop. The train will always stop in the train station. Well, my city is full of these. What is it? Well, again we could have two words for it. We could call it a cafe, or we could call it a coffee shop. They're both good. In my city, most people call them a coffee shop. And somewhere I like to go, it's a little bit of a difficult word, isn't it? It's a restaurant. A restaurant. A little bit difficult to say. Let's say it again. Just a little bit of practice. Restaurant. Good job. So now we're going to ask a question about your city and the places in your city. There's the question. How many? Now that's not a full question really. How many? How many what? We need a little bit more in that question. Okay. How many are there in your city? Can you see we've got the word are? Very important. In the middle there, we're going to put the place. Okay. Let's look at this quite carefully. There are lots of ways to answer this question. Well, if we say how many, we just count things, don't we? How many fingers do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. We just count things. No, 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 no. What if there are many? 1, 2, 8, 25. We could count those, but what if there are 3,589? Do you want to count them? Oof. Well, that would make my brain hurt. So no numbers today. Well, that's not quite true. We're going to use the number 1, but we're not going to use any other number. We can answer the question with words, not numbers. What kind of words could we use that mean a number, but we don't say the number? Oh dear, okay. It's a word, it's not a number, but it means a number. Oh dear, my brain is hurting again. Okay. So we've got 1. That's easy. There is 1. Okay. We've got the word is. And we've got the number 1. Now, if it is not 1, we have to use the word are. Okay. Well, that looks easy. 1, 2, oh, hold on. No numbers. So what could we say? There are a few. Let's say that. There are a few. Few means a small number, but it could mean 2, 3, 4. So, there we've got our first word that means a number, but it isn't a number. All of today's words we use when we don't really want to count things. Maybe there's too many of them, or maybe we're just a little bit lazy. We don't want to count. So, there are a few. Oh, now, 1, 2, 3. Oh, stop. No numbers. No numbers. It's not 1, so we must use are. There are. There are some. Okay, now we usually use the word some if it's not a small number, but it's not a big number. Oh, okay. Right. Now maybe I can't count all of these. 1, 2, 3. Stop. No numbers. So it's more than one. We must say there are. And then we need a word that means a number. This time, a big number. There are many. Okay, so we've had 3 words. Do you remember them? We had few, some, many. Okay? And don't forget we had there is one. So, there are some words we can use that mean numbers, but we don't say the number. We're just too lazy to count. Let's ask the question. Okay, let's start out with an easy one. How many zoos are there in your city? What do you think? Okay. Can you say this after me? There is one zoo in my city. Great job, great job. Okay. Now let's not forget, maybe your city is different. Maybe later you can think of different places and you can use the sentences. Say this after me. How many hospitals are there in your city? Good job. Let's see. I'm thinking. Which word could we use? There are a few hospitals in my city. Can you say it? Look at that very important word, few. There are a few hospitals in my city. Great. Can you say this? How many post offices are there in your city? Might have to think about that one. Okay. Which word could we use? Say this after me, please. There are some post offices in my city. Great job. Great job. You know that you are doing some grammar here. You are. Grammar's not that difficult. Just takes a little bit of practice and a little bit of thinking. But good job. Where's next? Say the question. How many restaurants are there in your city? Well, that's going to be a different word again, isn't it? Oh my word, right. I think this would be the same answer for every city. Can you say it? There are many restaurants in my city. Can you say it? Good job. Well, that was great. Now, can you ask the question? Okay. What would it be? How many shopping malls are there in your city? Is that what you said? Well done. So, what is the answer? Well, my city, I think I'm going to say a few. So, my answer would be there are a few shopping malls in my city. What would you say? Okay, good job. There we go. Are we going to say a few? You say the full sentence. Go on. Great job. There are a few shopping malls in my city. Oh, okay. Now, we're going to call this a bus station. Okay. Here we are. So we're not going to say bus stop. We're going to say bus station. So, think about the question. How many bus stations are there in your city? Okay. What is the answer? Well, we are going to use a number here because in my city it's just one. So we don't say are, we say is. There is one bus station in my city. So that one's a little bit different. Can you say it after me? There is one bus station in my city. Super job. Well done. Oh, okay. Oh, my word. Okay. 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 Right. Now here we could say cafe or coffee shop. Shall we say coffee shop? Okay. Can you say the question? How many coffee shops are there in your city? You see, with practice, it just gets easier. What is the answer? Oh, just so many. Too many to count. So, it's not one. We must use the word are. What's your answer? There are many coffee shops in my city. Well done. So, do you remember the places? Post office, bus station, coffee shop, zoo, hospital. Now, when you see the picture, shout out what it is. Are you ready? Hospital. Good job. Shout it out. Here's the next one. Zoo. Well done. Shout it out loud and proud. Ready for the next one? Bus station. Don't forget, the bus station is really big. The bus stop is very small. So they do the same job. Are you ready for the next one? Coffee shop. Great. And we've only got one more. Can you remember which one are we waiting for? Post office. Well done. Great job. Let's have a look at the others. Train station, shopping mall, bank, school, restaurant. Shout it out nice and loud. Ready? Oh, so easy. School. What's next? Good job. That's the train station. That's the shopping mall. What's next? That's the restaurant. And one more. Can you remember which one it is? It's the bank. Oh, great job, guys. Well, we had a nice look around your city. Well done. Now, can you see on that map where your city is? I can't see mine, but I do love my city. Try to remember the places. Okay? Maybe try to look for them as well. Because we will look at them again next week. That's great. But what will we say about them next time? Well, here are our two friends again. And we know that means it's time for us to say goodbye. Well done, guys. Another great job. See you next time. Bye. Thank you for watching our video today. Please don't forget, subscribe, and that will help us to make lots more videos for you. Thank you. Bye.